Knock knock, who's there? XpertGamer, yo! Oh, that shit was weak as fuck, but I don't even give a shit. Today we have an RU match against Ender87. I decided to rematch him, and this time we are going lower tier RU like I said, and this is a really good battle for me. I played this battle very nicely, I can't even lie, but there was a point in the match that mattered. It didn't really matter a lot, it was just kind of unfortunate that it happened to him, but I'm gonna lead off with my qwilfish, predicting him to lead off with his Escavalier, so I can get off that clean intimidate, and I don't even give a shit. And he's gonna switch out here, and he's gonna bring in his Dragalge. I don't know why he actually brought in Dragalge. He made a very questionable play here, but I'm just gonna set up my spikes, and these spikes and the stealth rocks I set up later on in the match are really gonna annoy him a lot. So I decided to switch on to Cresselia here. Now this was the very odd play. He goes for acid armor. Now I have no idea why he went for acid armor, knowing that I have a specially defensive wall that has psychic that is super effective against you, and like you can't even like fucking touch me. So I don't know why you went for acid armor, but that sludge bomb was actually a crit and it did no damage. Cresselia is a defensive beast. Cresselia is probably one of my favorite RU Pokemon, and I'm actually working on getting a offensive Cresselia that has Calm Mind, Moonblast, all of that. So I'm gonna switch out here, and I'm gonna go out into DSL. And I actually thought that Intimidate would work after he switched out, but that's not the case because the switch into Escavalier is very predictable. And I went for Thunder Wave his first turn in, and I'm just gonna let him knock off whatever item I have. But unfortunately for him, he gets fully paralyzed, so that's not my problem. So I'm gonna switch into X-Blad here, hoping that he does not. Hoping that he does get fully parried again. But obviously, it doesn't go the way I want it to because the game hates me. So I'm gonna bring in my X-Blad, and then I have Flamethrower, which was very obvious, but I didn't want to over predict or anything, so I decided to go for Flamethrower. Dragalge eats it the fuck up, and I'm like, since I'm not Specs anymore, this is actually decent for me. I can stay in and go for an Ice Beam, and this Ice Beam is going to do not that much damage, but a Boom Burst is going to be able to clean up this Dragalge, so that is, I think, one of his Pokemon gone. So that's very good for me. And I don't even know what kind of set this Dragalge was. Was it like 252? I think it was 252 HP, 252 special defense or something, because that would be the only reason why he would have acid armor in my opinion. But he's gonna bring in Lopunny here, and I'm gonna make the switch out into my DSL qwilfish. If you don't know what DSL stands for, it stands for dick sucking lips. It's just hilarious. And I just realized my qwilfish is male. Nah, you got me fucked up. I gotta go get a female qwilfish. You got me fucked up. But I switch on to qwilfish just to get off and Intimidate, so that his fake out and return combo won't be doing a lot, and it's pretty much just gonna force him to switch out. So this qwilfish really did put in nice work on his team. It put in amazing work on his team. So we're gonna switch on to Electros. I actually predicted him to go out into his Escavalier. I predicted him to go out into Escavalier because obviously he'd be able to eat up waterfalls all day. So yeah. He's gonna Volt Switch on my X-Blad, as I just wanted to get good Boom Burst damage off, which is exactly what I do. So my X-Blad did put in a lot of work throughout this match, so hats off to you, X-Blad. Let's give him a round of applause as Electros kills me off with a Volt Switch. So he's gonna bring in Pyroar, and I'm just gonna go straight into my I believe I'm going to my Sand Slash, because I didn't know that he was gonna have Hidden Power Ice or Grass, which that actually turned out to be HP Ice, and because I don't really face Pyroar a lot, and surprisingly, Sand Slash, 252 HP, 252 attack, is able to take a Choice Specs Hidden Power Grass from a Pyroar. I was like, bruh, that shit is insane. Sand Slash is a beast. But I decided to bring out Sand Slash to like conform this little plan I had later on in the match that really did suck for my opponent, and I switched into Cresselia, saving my Sand Slash because I know that I can eat up a Hidden Power Ice or Grass, because at that point in the match I did not know. I decided to go for the Psychic, or not the Psychic, the Toxic on Pyroar as he makes a switch onto Escavalier. Good play on him. He's Steel type and he already has a status on him, so nothing I can do. So I switch on to DSL, get the Intimidate off on him again as he knocks off my Black Sludge, and now this is the time where I can just keep on dropping rapid waterfalls, hoping for what is it? Crits, flinches, fully paras. As he goes for drill run. Shit. I decided to go for another waterfall, and unlucky for him, he's paralyzed and he can't move. That doesn't matter that much it does not matter that much at all, because when he came back in, he would have died to spikes, but it could have been fodder for him. So, but like IMO, it did not matter at all. It didn't matter that much. So he's gonna bring qwilfish, as I'm going to like, that thing's just gonna take spikes damage, stealth rocks, all of that. I'm gonna go for pain split, bring him down to about half, a little bit over half. As he goes for shadow ball, that makes up for everything. My qwilfish dies to a crit, and that kinda mattered because obviously my qwilfish could have taken I'm pretty sure it could have taken a fire blast from a pyroar, and I would have been able to kill it off with waterfall, but it doesn't matter later on in the match, as you guys will see. So I got my Cresselia right here, and this is just pretty much me trying to whittle him down by going for Moonlight, going for Protects. I just want this qwilfish gone. This qwilfish is just like a problem for my team now that I don't have my it's a problem for my team now that I don't have, what is it? What was I gonna say? I don't even know what I was gonna fucking say. It was a problem. I don't know. I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid. But I'm just gonna keep on trying to stall this qwilfish out. He's gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp just to get residual damage on me, because he knows that he's not gonna be able to kill me off with the Shadow Ball, because Cresselia is just too bulky. Cresselia is just so bulky. Oh my god. It can like be bulky. It could be offensive. It could be anything. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna keep on just trying to whittle it down, protecting Psychic Moonlight as he reveals Pain Split. And now when he revealed Pain Split, I was just kind of like, this shit's gonna be annoying. Toxic is just gonna keep on having to go and go and go. So yeah, that's that portion of the battle. I'm just gonna let it play out. He's taking that nasty toxic damage, but it's not doing what I need it to do right now. It needs to do a lot more before I'm gonna be able to kill this thing. I go for Moonlight because I know that he's not gonna want to Pain Split again, because I am what is it, lower HP than him. If he were like a really good predictor, he would have predicted me to Moonlight and gone for another Pain Split, which is what I would have done, because I would have been back up to full and he could Pain Split me at full. But I was just banking that he wouldn't think that far, which he didn't. So he's just gonna keep on taking the toxic damage. Right here, I'm going to go for a Protect, because I know that since he can't Pain Split me right now, after the next toxic damage, a Psychic is going to be able to pick him off. So that was the entire fiasco with the qwilfish. qwilfish is finally gone. That qwilfish is so fucking annoying, dude. qwilfish is like, it's pretty much a ghost type Cresselia. The only bad part to it is that it does not have a recovery move. If qwilfish got recover or something, it would be, ooh, it would be a beast. It would be a monster. So I was gonna bring in this Pyroar, and I actually decided to stay in and go for a Moonlight, because I know that I'm going to be able to eat up a Fire Blast. And this is where I had that thinking later on in the match with Sand Slash, how I'm going to like play my Sand Slash. I played my Sand Slash really good. I'm going to go for Moonlight here, get back a ton of HP, Yeah, look at that. I get up. I think I get up about like 30 points more than I had, and that 30 points could come in handy later on in the match, so you never know. So I'm going to pull the switch out into Sand Slash on a Fire Blast, yes, and I was not meaning to sack it off. I was meaning for him to miss Fire Blast, which he does, and then the next turn, guess what? Guess what, bitch? Guess what? Hey, guess what? Hey, I was banging for him to miss another Fire Blast. He misses another Fire Blast, and I land my Stone Edge. The reason I did not go for Earthquake right there is because he still had Electros running rampant, and I didn't want myself to be caught on an Electros switch. But now that I'm thinking about it, Stone Edge would have killed Electros regardless, so maybe going for Earthquake would have been a better play. But anyway, I hit the Stone Edge, so it's perfectly fine with me. Gonna bop this other Stone Edge on him. Electros is down and out, so Sand Slash is being like a kind of a late game sweeper right now. So Sand Slash is putting in mad work. Like, hats off to you, Sand Slash. You got rocks up and you killed 2 Pokemon. See, Sand Slash, it's a rapid spinner, stealth rocker, and an offensive attacker. It does everything you need. And it's a wall. So he's gonna go ahead and Lopunny fake out. I actually wanted to stay in and see if he'd over predict my switch and just go straight for a return, which he doesn't do, because I'm pretty sure Sand Slash would have been able to tank a return and kill it with Earthquake, but he does not over predict. A good play on him, and he's just gonna kill me off with an Ice Punch. And at this point, I can bring in the Pokemon that didn't do anything for this battle. I can go into Young Ball the Electrode. Young Ball, hey, Young Ball. Go for T-Bolt, Life Orb, and it's going to be able to take out Lopunny, crit did not matter as far as I know, because the young ball is just a beast. But that's going to be the end of the match. Good game, Ender. Like I said, his Twitter will be in the description below, and also be on the lookout for the new LP that's going to be dropping on the channel. I don't know if it's going to be in a few days, tomorrow, it could be anything, but I'm going to head out. I'm XpertGamer. Peace out, everybody.